Hello, Professor. This is Kruk, online student of iOS programming, and today I'm going to demo you my app. So in the main menu, we have three buttons. We have our start button, which takes us to the main functionality, a stats button, which shows our progress, how we're doing, and a button that takes us to our piano. So before we get into the start button, we're going to take a look at stats real quick. It's not going to show us anything because we didn't do anything yet, so we go back. On the piano, it's simply just a piano app. You click the note and it just plays it as a reference for you. Pretty simple. Now going back, we're going to click start. What we have here is how we want to set up our quiz. So we see at the top over here we have our 12 notes we can choose from. Below that we have our slider, which allows us to choose octave range that we want, and some extra features such as if we want a reference note or the ability to replay a note. So if we go ahead and click on them, we're actually going to disable them for the actual quiz. So in this example, we're only going to play D, E, F, and G. That's the only ones we could choose from. We're going to define a range between 4 and 5 octaves, so it's just going to be that one, and we would disable a reference note. But we're going to go ahead and reset it. We're going to have everything, and we're going to start. And this is the actual quizzing. At the bottom, in the console window, I don't know if it records audio for the screen capture, but it just shows the note correctly. So we're going to go ahead and pick the correct note, and it's going to tell us we got it correct. It then shows us our next note. It will play, and we pick, let's say I picked the wrong one. It tells me I'm incorrect, and it would tell me the correct one. And so we keep going. We can press C reference. It will play us our C note. A replay, it will replay our note we want to find, and then we make our best guess. And then we can keep going just a little bit, so we can build up a little bit for statistics, which I'll show you in a second. Going through. If we go back to the main menu, and then we hit stats, it's going to show us some progress we've been making, such as in the last 10 we got 70% of the notes correct. And then as we go on, play more, it's going to fill up the rest of them. So let's go ahead and go back to our start menu. We can start over a new game such as this. We can only define notes B and C, which we can choose from if we want to isolate our learning to these notes. We define a range from 4 to 6 octaves. And this feature right here, I didn't get to it, so it's just there. And then we could keep playing. We still have our reference notes, and we can reset and go back, and then we can start again. And this will just keep adding to our statistics. Which, let's take a quick look. Let me do one more note so we can get a different number from last time. I guessed correctly. Go back, and we check out stats, and it's updated again. And yes, that's basically my app. Thank you.